We all want to find confidence and fuel our success, but often self doubt gets in the way. Instead of selling our unique traits as strengths, we let negative experience convince us that we aren't good enough. This uneven view of ourselves impacts our choices. Because we doubt ourselves, we start accommodating what other people want, ignoring our own needs, and struggling to make decisions. Worse, we start to lose sight of our own brilliance. Many professionals fall into a dangerous trap. They tie their entire identity to their job and their performance. When things go well, they feel great. But if they make a mistake, they take it deeply personally. It completely shatters how they feel about themselves and breaks their ongoing performance. This brings us to the missing link of the true confidence, self acceptance. Self acceptance means seeing yourself as inherently worthy, even when you are imperfect, even when you are still learning, and even when your things don't work. When your self acceptance is low, you never feel like you are enough. Your confidence becomes incredibly fragile. It rises and falls depending how you perform or how people react to you. That is a terrible, exhausting place to draw your confidence from, yet it is incredibly common. So, how do you know if you lack self acceptance? It usually shows up in four ways. First, it's the pressure to prove. Because you don't feel like you are enough, you overcompensate. You constantly try to prove your worth through achievements and success. Second, the likability trap. You have a compulsive need for other people to like and validate you. You secretly believe that if they like you, maybe you can finally like yourself. Third, the shrinking syndrome. Your fear of failure is so strong that you hold back. You believe that if you fail, you are a failure. So you shrink away from your true potential. The Schadenfreude cycle. Schadenfreude is a German word for the secret pleasure some people get from watching others fail. When you lack self acceptance, seeing others stumble temporarily makes you feel better about yourself. These struggles often hide behind the mask of perfectionism. We all want to be great, but perfectionism is different. It is setting impossible high standards and beating yourself up when you inevitably fall short. We do this because we believe that if we are perfect, everyone will accept us. But it doesn't work. The difference between perfectionist and someone with healthy standards is how they handle failure. The perfectionist fail and says I'm a failure. A person geared towards growth fails and asks what can I learn so I can be better next time. You might wonder, if I start accepting myself, how will other people know? Will they see me as worthy? Research shows that your internal sense of worth directly impacts how you behave, and people pick up on that. For example, if you constantly second guess yourself, hesitate, or over apologize, people subconsciously think this person doesn't believe in themselves. Maybe we shouldn't either. But when you fundamentally accept who you are, you teach people how to treat you based on what you are willing to tolerate. You don't let people talk over you. You won't tolerate being mistreated. You will speak up because deep down you know you deserve respect. Now, wanting to be liked isn't a bad thing. It's a human nature. It only becomes a problem when it becomes a compulsion. So, how do we silence the inner voice of self doubt? Based on decades of research, here are four simple, everyday shifts you can make. First, remember you are not your thoughts. You don't have to believe every negative thing you think about yourself. Create some mental distance between who you are and the doubts in your head. Shift from apologizing to gratitude. Stop over apologizing when you haven't done anything wrong. Instead of saying, sorry, I'm talking too much, say, thank you for listening. Instead of, sorry, I'm late, say, thank you for your patience. You are shifting from a position of inadequacy to a position of worthiness. Third, pause before saying yes. If you are a people pleaser, you probably agree to things too quickly. Create a delay. Instead of an immediate, yes, I will do that, say, thank you for thinking of me. Let me check my schedule and get back to you. Fourth, avoid forced positive affirmation. Many people tell you to look into the mirror and say, I'm perfect, I'm enough. Don't do this if you don't actually believe in it. Research shows that if you lack self acceptance, fake affirmations can backfire. and make you feel worse because it feels like you are lying to yourself. Start with self compassion, not forced positivity. Rewiring self doubt takes practice, but it is worth it. By applying these tips, you will discover your own unlimited resourcefulness. You will open the doors of new opportunities, make better decisions, and build a realistic view of your true strengths. Ultimately, letting go of self doubt gives you the greatest gift of all, true, unshakable self acceptance.